We know where the budget went for the animation of this season.
Yeah, and we know that Bailoff isn't a dick.
Yeah, he isn't. I don't have words anymore.
This is Made in Abyss, episode 10.
I don't have words.
No, that was honestly probably this season of Made in Abyss was one of my favorites. I think we got a lot of answers, very limited questions, I think, coming out of it, like we always talk about.
Yeah, except what happens immediately next.
Right, and that's the thing. You ended literally on a cliffhanger. And by the way, make sure you like, subscribe, and make sure you get all our thoughts and feelings about this entire show. And we have all the videos up till now, plus some movies.
I think this show deserves a discussion when we're done.
Oh, no, we are. We've said this before, and we are
Yeah.
doing it just because I want to know more about it. I want to know Ryan's thoughts about it. I want to know your guys' thoughts about it. You know, so many things that, like,
More of a long
I
form
don't know
video.
about. Yeah.
Diving into our thoughts about the season, the show in general.
We'll get back to that. This is episode 10, though.
That was some of the most visceral, like...
Fapata is wild.
This is her whole life's existence, is to
accomplish
bring
this,
like, Ragnarok to the village.
Stop draining Mother to survive for your survival.
That's
and that's
right.
what her... We got a little bit... But anyway, like, I want to start it off like how it was two completely separate stories. One this way, one that way. Peaceful, Nanachi,
How
meaty.
Reg and Fapata met.
Oh, yeah. That were like... But that was like... That was, I think, part of it because... God...
There was that one scene where Fapata was on top of Reg's head and she ripped off his helmet and it went immediately into like where they were before he went.
They
and
did that
found
twice
Rico.
in this episode.
I thought the cuts they were making were like, it was almost confusing me at a second. They were doing such a good job at like transitioning between the past and then where everyone's at now. And I just don't have
and their connection.
words.
He was... First off, Reg's a liar. Straight up lied to her.
What did he lie about?
Well, when he came back, they'd walk hand in hand and live forever, and they'd have children and all these things.
Yeah.
That he says, oh, I can't forget. It's like that father going out to get that gallon of milk and never coming back. She waited
Storm
every
must
day.
have been on the other end of the earth because
Right.
he's been gone my entire
He's
life.
been married 17 years. But that's what it felt like. Like, you got to feel a little bit for Fapata, a little bit.
Well, I give Reg a pass. His memory's gone.
Why? That I'm interested in. I think we might get that next
So
episode.
you do have questions.
That was one question, yes. Like, he was slowly remembering, but he couldn't remember some of the things.
I love this show.
Those people, those little village people, were standing up and trying their
They were
best.
they were going to either stand there and get slaughtered or go down swinging.
And they were going down
They
swinging.
were going down
The
swinging,
little guy with the
and-
little crossbow comes waddling up. Like this
Fapta
guy.
is damn good, and the fight scene with White Reg and her,
Didn't last long. I expected that to be the answer.
it kind of the ability of the whistle to transform Reg
Right.
does not last very long at all.
And Fapata was the one that stole the whistle to get it created.
Yeah.
Like, she had said that, like, without her, that whistle wouldn't have been there to activate Reg to be, like, new paint job.
And then the last scene.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to think about it. So the only thing, let me deconstruct this a little bit. Her life's mission, her existence, is tied around the destruction of the village that is destroyed Mother's soul. Even the relationship and the bond with Reg is not strong enough for that desire to destroy everything in there. And she said at the very end, you're like really kind and foolish. And we were talking right before we like press play for this. What I imagine is going to happen now. Watch out, bub. What I imagine is going to happen is Rico is going to see that Reg is dying, and the loss that she feels, that she thinks is going to happen, and she's going to lose Reg. The village isn't dead yet necessarily because Wazukan is trying to protect it. The loss that Rico is about to feel, I think, is the last act of the balancing, and it's going to attack. Like, Mother will attack
For the greater
Fapta,
good,
for the greater
almost.
good, because they realize they weren't from the village, and you're now causing hurt and distress for someone who's never been a part of this.
And there's no
which was
reason
never
for
the
her
goal.
to be doing this. Like, you think this was like a self-made goal and ambition?
No, I believe. Well, remember when she was born, she came out. She felt everything that was happening.
Right.
So no, this was from the inception of her birth. This was
So
her goal.
is this what you think Imiyuri wanted?
No, Iramiri did not.
Right.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yes.
Okay.
Because she was born with her her despair and like her feelings of just every time they took one of her children away to
Right.
slaughter it and kill it.
Eat it
All
for
of-
survival.
Yeah.
You're saying it wrong.
Yeah, it's, well, ask Fapita what it is.
Well, we're about to find out when Rico knocks her teeth out.
No, Rico's not going to do it.
I know.
I think the balancing will. Well, I could be wrong, too.
What about Nanachi? Nanachi has all Balof's memories. Everything that
And
he
Nanachi's
has.
been disconnected from the episode so far.
He's going to
So-
look for them now that they're gone. And, like, he got some, like, headpiece by the end of that.
So
Walk out of
you
the
might
cave.
be right. Nanachi might come into play much bigger in the next 2 episodes. I'm
Right.
just sad there's 2 episodes left.
I know, yeah, as I was making, this beautiful done board right here that I take hours to do, I had to ask Ryan what episode this is. He said 10. I was like, oh.
Yeah, only 2 left. And then how many years are we going to wait for season 3?
I don't know. And now I am at the point of, like, I just watched it, so I'll be right there with everybody waiting years.
Yeah. It's
Let's
going to
say
suck.
a year. Let's just say a year.
Maybe
Fingers crossed.
the popularity of the show is going to drive the creation of like faster seasons.
We could hope. And 12 was good, and
But
I think the story's
we're getting ahead of ourselves. That was episode 10.
We're going to step back and enjoy the last one.
We are. I am thoroughly enjoying this season.
Yeah.
I think it's some of the best anime of the year. I think if you're not watching Made in Abyss, and you are even remotely interested in anime, do yourself a favor and turn this show
You
on.
could go back to one of our first, like when I first started watching the show, of like how I was sitting there dogging on it.
Yeah.
Like childlike, what is this going to be? And then here we are. It's a bloodbath.
It is a bloodbath. The animation in this episode.
It was good. It was brilliant.
It's all the budget went
They
to.
did really good.
Yeah, so that was episode 10, Made in Abyss season 2.
There's a 30-minute fight scene.
We got 2 left. I'm going to be sad when it's over.
yeah.
But, guys, let us know what you thought about the episode in
Please.
the comments below. Anything we missed, please feel free to let us know. You guys have been great in doing that and, filling in some of the backstory of things we might miss.
Oh, yeah.
So,
love that.
as always, like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you for episode 11.